It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Pablo Lopez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
0-1 now. That one ripped. Out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Blake Sable. 1 down, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit.
Now back, the 17th.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Gliding around third is India. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
There goes the runner. That's out to center field. Rafaela pulls it down, and that ends the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Devin Brown, the next to hit. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner takes off. Out towards right center field. Abreu sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, runner at first. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Larned going back on this one. And that is that. Base is empty, one away. Jared Kellner up next for the Red Sox. Looking to get the tying run on base. And no one can get there. David Hamilton digs in now. One strike away from securing game one. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Brown really stood out in this win. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous.
Taking on the Miami Marlins. Now the number 2 hitter, Travis Bazzana. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Devin Brown. He's a guy who does it all.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that is out of play.
Looks like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. His second homer of this series, and they tack on 3. It's 3-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Up the middle, and a base hit right there.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And a foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Marlins jump out in front. It's 5-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Devin Brown. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
And it hits the fence. The throw into second, and in there with a double off the wall. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Runner takes off. That one lifted to left. Larned sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alvarez, the next to hit. Runner breaks for third. Grounds one to short. The throw to first. Third out. So one hit is all they get. First and second. 2 outs. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing at a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. Brown really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
And 9-7 is the final. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Dean Kramer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 out, runner at second. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. One away with a runner at third here in Game 3 of the World Series. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bazzana makes the grab. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. But now David Hamilton. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Hard hit, knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. 2 outs, nobody on. Travis Bazzana up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. One out, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ball line to center. And there's a hit. Here comes the throw. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A massive home run. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add a run. It's 4-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game. Devin Brown, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Time called now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Gliding around third is India. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's an 8-run lead. First and second, 2 down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Francisco Alvarez, the next up for the Marlins. Cut on and lifted in the air, Rafaela. And that is that. Back to the top of the order, digging in, David Hamilton. Ferguson back to work. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take this one in a blowout.
All this team needs is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win.
More. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Now fly ball to right center. Rafaela sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 1 out, bases empty.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 7-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
That's out to center field. Rafaela under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Devin Brown, the next up for the Marlins. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 11-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another good swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. I mean, what a performance we're seeing in this one. 3 home runs in a World Series game, ridiculous. And that's what backyard dreams are made of, and he's living it in real time. It's only been done a couple of...
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. 2 outs, bases full. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. 1 run is in. The throw in, and that's it. They are World Series champions.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.